Have you noticed that corporate organizational charts are looking a little bit flatter than normal? So in this video, we're talking about why a lot of companies are ditching the middle manager position, what you can do about it, and what that means for you. Let's jump into it. So what we're talking about here isn't just layoffs here and there. It's actual structural collapse of the middle managing positions that a lot of companies are going through. Meta declared in 2023 that it was their year of efficiency and cut entire layers of managers. Citigroup went from 13 layers of management down to just 8. And Amazon, they're raising their worker to manager ratio by 15%. So what's going on here? Two big things: cost and speed. Managers are expensive. And when the economy tightens up, a lot of companies look to cut the fat where they can. But it's also about speed and agility, and fewer layers within an organization means faster decisions that are being made. No waiting for approvals to travel up and down the hierarchy. But it's not just about money. It's something bigger than that that's really changing the way that companies are rethinking management. Which brings me to technology, specifically AI and automation. A lot of what traditional middle managers did was project tracking, scheduling, approving expenses, and assigning work. But now that work is handled by tools or project management systems. And those tools are getting smarter month over month over month. Gartner, the advisory firm, even predicts that by 2026, 1 in 5 companies will use AI to eliminate more than half of their middle management roles. And that's not a small change, that is a seismic shift. Information is moving faster and decisions are being made directly. So when companies are saying that they're flattening, what they're really doing is just automating the position that would have otherwise been a middle manager role. Let's talk about middle management from the human element. Middle management was already tough, and it's only gotten more difficult. 3 out of 4 middle managers say that they're under extreme stress. Almost half say that their mental health got worse after being promoted. And in Japan, 72% of workers say they don't even want to be in a middle management position anymore. Why? Because you're responsible for the outcome, but you don't really have control of the work being done. You're expected to support the decisions from the top while still trying to provide resources for your team underneath you. And as the middle manager, you're acting as a sponge, absorbing all of the stress from the top and the bottom. So you might be wondering, if so many companies are cutting these positions, do we even have a future for middle managers? And the answer is surprisingly yes, but not in the way that we used to. Gallup found that 70% of a team's engagement is tied directly to the manager. And what they found was, without clear leadership, decisions stalled, a lot of chaos and mistakes happened, and accountability fades, which slows down the entire system. So yes, we do need managers, just not as project managers or task managers, but as connectors and mentors and problem solvers. The role isn't going away, it's just transforming. So what does the new manager role look like? They're more like a coach rather than a boss. And they're using AI too, in the sense that a lot of new managers are becoming bilingual, both in human and tech. They use automation to handle a lot of the project tasks so that they can focus on strategy, team building, and problem solving. So if you're in a leadership role or you want to be in a leadership role, here's how you pivot into getting into that position. Start thinking of yourself as a builder of capacity, not a controller of tasks. Embrace tools that make your team faster and clearer. And lean into human skills, communication, coaching, and creativity, because that's where a lot of your real value will be. Even if you're not in management right now, there's a lot of opportunities for you. In flatter companies, leaders tend to be more situational. So if there's a project that comes up and you are the right fit to lead that project, you can continue to contribute and kind of lead an organization or become a middle manager in a position that you wouldn't normally. The middle manager role may be dying the way that we know it, but that doesn't mean that you can't become a leader in the future. In fact, it might become the beginning of something better with more agility, more humanity, and more impact. And if you are looking to become a manager, check out this video I made about why managers fail and what to do about it. And with that, I will see you on the next one.